Hi guys, it's Jade. I wanted to now talk about the day 7 from this book, Wicca, A Year in a Study, or sorry, A Year in a Day by Timothy Roderick. And I'm going to discuss day 7 because there's some really good questions in there that I think other people could benefit from who are starting on a pagan path. And basically it's about witches and sacred symbols. And basically what you're supposed to do, and I actually already posted the video, I think I called it like sunrise and sunset or something, where basically you're supposed to watch the sunrise and watch the sunset. I decided to watch both and just document the whole thing, and it was really a cool experience being able to just tracking the sun throughout the sky for the day and watching it come up, even though it probably could have looked a lot better if I didn't live in the city, but what are you gonna do? Blah blah blah. Enjoyed watching. I'm just trying to go by my notes so I stay on task. What did you experience internally as you witnessed this event? For the sunrise, I felt the pure magic of the event. It was amazing how fast darkness turned into light. And the sunset, I was kind of a little sad watching the sun go down after spending the day watching him in the sky, but I was very delighted to see the moon. From this experience, what day you imagine this sunrise or sunset could symbolize? And I thought about this for a while, and I thought a sunrise could represent or symbolize beginnings, light, the god, and daytime, and the sunset could symbolize endings, and dark, the goddess and night. Now think about a symbol from a spiritual path from the past. Spend time contemplating this symbol's meaning. What could the symbol mean for me today? Well, the symbol I chose for my past is the Celtic cross. I've always been fascinated with Celtic crosses, and the reason why I chose this symbol is not just because of my fascination, but because I also have a tattoo of a Celtic cross on my ankle. I'll show you. Oops, sorry, I stepped on a kitten. Sorry guys. Okay. Hang on. Let's see if it can show up on here. Is it showing up? I don't know if there's a glare, but anyways, that's my Celtic cross. And I got that 10 years ago when I was 18. And the reason why I got that as a tattoo at the time was because I've always felt a strong connection to that symbol, and I've always felt like that symbol would be a part of my life. Also, I got the tattoo right after my birth mom passed away, and the cross in it, and there's actually a rose wrapped around it because roses were her favorite flowers, and it's a purple rose. Purple symbolizes her favorite color, so it's also kind of a memorial. So that's a little bit about the tattoo and why I chose that as my symbol for this day. And I'm trying to go back to my notes so I don't run out of time. I chose the symbol because I've always been fascinated with the symbol in general. A cross represents a sacrifice for love. That's just what I pick from it, because in Christianity, how Jesus died on the cross for the sins of mankind. So in a sense, I almost see it as a sacrifice for the love of his people. And when I look at a cross, I think of that love, and I can actually kind of feel that love, and it almost makes me feel safe. And I'm going to get into that more into how crosses can make people feel safe in a minute here, because I actually did a little more research on crosses in general. And all the love which has been returned for the great sacrifice. And the research I did on Celtic crosses, it's believed to be introduced by St. Patrick or Saint Declan during his time converting pagan Irish. Um, and then in Galicia, sorry, I can't read my own handwriting sometimes. In Spain, they used them to protect against evil. And see how that kind of ties into my idea of how crosses can kind of make me feel safe. You know, there's certain. Oh, and then if you look at like vampire movies and stuff, how people, they hold up a cross, to protect from evil, like the evil vampires and stuff. Again, it's a symbol of, helps them feel safe. So I like to think of that when I think of the cross. And in modern times, they used Celtic crosses as grave markers in the mid 19th century. And many neo-pagans believed, have claimed the Celtic cross as their symbol. And although in the past, when I I haven't identified as a Christian since I was 10, but even then when I did identify as a Christian, and my concept of the cross, and from then to now, I've always felt that sense of safety. And today, although I don't really identify it with, Jesus dying for my sins, I will always identify it as a feeling of love and um, a symbol that would represent protection from evil. And that's basically what I wanted to talk about. Just my symbol cross. Anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Blessed be.